All right, all right, all right. The end of the day, and it's Friday. And I don't know about where you guys are, but it is sunny and warm, and I am one happy white boy. So, we went into today with a bullish bias. And I didn't expect this. This was quite a move, and it was a good trade too today. Dink, dink, dink. On the 5 minute, we talked about just watching the break of the high, and I did pretty well on that one. So your entry would have been the well, really right here, um, the 662.86, and I would have taken one off right here when it got parabolic, and then I was just trailing the remainder of it, and I got tagged out right there. Actually, I got tagged out around the 678 mark. So it was a big payday. When it goes parabolic like this, I just like to chase it up. So that is what I do. And it kind of gave me the trade right here. You could see just kept making higher lows. And then once it got into this consolidation, I got whacked out on the first pullback. But hopefully everybody took advantage of that. You could see the momentum was building. Let's just expand this so we can demonstrate. As one of our trades, we take the break of the daily high, and you could see right here the momentum was moving upward and getting aggressive, and then you just see the buying come in right here, bang, bang, bang. Look at the strength of these bars. So you know it was going to blow through this thing. So it was an easy trade today. But for the long term, or at least over the weekend, what are we looking at here? It's the 120. We talked about this this trend reversal right there, indication, and there it is, right through. Um, Looks pretty good. I mean, the momentum still looks like it's pushing up. Might sell off a little bit. The 30 minute is kind of looking like it's putting in a top. I'm really not getting any clues. We're gonna have to see what happens tomorrow. I mean, that's a good, strong daily bar, but it looks like a divergence here. We could test these highs. We're gonna have to blow through the highs to try to negate that divergence. But it looks like we might be building a daily divergence. Maybe trade off a little bit next week. Let's take a quick look at the weekly. I've forgotten how to manipulate my charts here. Why can't I change the time frame? There we go. Yeah, it's a divergence here too. It's interesting. I mean, it rejected this Keltner nicely. If it closed down low, we could argue that it's like a tweezer, and we could look for a trade-off or a consolidation. But really, I can't figure it. I can't figure it going forward. It feels as though it may just enter a consolidation and dance along the Keltner, actually on the daily. I'm looking for. Yeah, I think we're just going to consolidate along the daily and see what happens with that. The momentum looks like it might be turning on the daily, so we'll just have to watch it and see for tomorrow. The 10-year is doing just what we want it to do. Market's moving up, 10 years moving up. That's money coming out of the bond market and into the stock market. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Apple looks like it's bottoming out. Momentum's turning. I'd wait for it to break the high before I make a trade of it, though. This line, which was a support line, is now a resistance line. Amazon, everything's going to look like the stock market pretty much. Looks like Amazon is doing an inversion, which is the momentum kind of tapers off, never goes red, and then turns around and starts moving up again. So everything's looking kind of positive right here. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. And I feel good going into next week. We'll see how we open up. Hopefully no politicians screw things up for us, and we have a good week next week. Actually, I'm looking for a nice long consolidation. I'd like to see the volatility come out of the market and just a whole bunch of consolidation for a little while before we make another strong move up. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe and hit the bell. You could hit the like. You want me to take a look at any particular stocks, tell me what you're doing with the stock and how I should be looking at it, or time phrase wise, and I'm happy to throw that into my end of the day wraps or my morning meetings. And keep checking with me. I'm trying to get the stream back up and going, but yeah, streaming's a bitch when you live off grid, and I don't think I'm going to sacrifice my off grid life for a bit of stream. So anyway, everybody stay calm and cool when you're in the market. Do a little meditation before you start trading. When you're trading, you should trade at peace. And good luck trading.